If somebody takes a couple of days to reply to you and you're finding yourself spiraling and going into the, oh my God, they hate me, what have I done wrong? Maybe you find it disrespectful or rude. This is a you thing. The expectation that you have on somebody to reply within the time frame of your desire to prove that they care is a made up concept. It's a story that you've decided to connect to a situation where you've lost a little bit of control because you're waiting for their reply. You can't control that. Well, no, I just don't tolerate people that don't reply instantly. Can feel like you're setting a boundary when you say that, right? But what you're actually doing is you are outsourcing your self-worth and how you feel about yourself to how quickly someone's replying, a response time. When you're not replying instantly, it doesn't mean that you hate somebody. So why, when that exact same behavior is happening to you, do you make it mean that about you? But when you do it, you know the reason why. Maybe you're busy, you're overwhelmed, maybe you forgot, maybe you're dysregulated, maybe you're avoiding. But when you're waiting for somebody else's response, then you don't know their reason why. And then that gap there creates this narrative, and that narrative is often a secret belief that we have about ourselves. This spiraling thought, I've done something wrong, they must hate me, is this confession of a belief of, I'm too much, I'm forgettable, I prioritize everyone else's needs, but no one ever prioritizes me. Maybe I'm not worthy of being prioritized. It's just that this kind of silent space between the response has allowed that belief to run wild. And when you actually zoom out and you look at everything that is stacked up right now, notifications are overwhelming. Group chats, emails, voice notes, texts, like the cognitive load that we have right now was unimaginable a decade ago. I know that I turn my notifications off pretty much constantly just so I can function. The response time does not measure how much respect, love, trust, or the strength of the relationship. You need to work on the belief that made you think this way in the first place, because even if for some reason we had to magically respond to things within 3 hours, otherwise everything was going to disappear, whatever, okay? This belief would still be there. Even though you've got what you wanted, that belief would still be there. And it doesn't just stop with these replies. It's the same reason that your heart starts to race when your boss says, hey, can we catch up at 2:30 today? And you're like, it's also the reason why you lay awake at night and you overthink and you replay conversations and situations. The reply isn't the problem. The stories that you make up in the silence is.